What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy EJ Poops here, back with another amazing video. As you can see by the title of this video, man, LeBron James is going to retire. He's going to retire now. Is this some type of, like, spoiler? No. Is this some type of prediction? No. But that's the talk. LeBron James, after the game, said he has a lot of decisions to make. It got reported by Chris Haynes that he's considering retirement. There's a lot of theories going around on the internet and on Twitter that LeBron James is going to retire this upcoming year, and then the next year he's going to play with Bronny and go wherever Bronny goes. I'm not 100% sure if contracts even work like that. Like, you can't just retire on a contract and then come back, and you understand you still owe that team those years. So, not saying the Lakers want to do him a solid and trade him to wherever Bronny goes, but the process is just a lot more complicated than what people are trying to make it out to be. Another talking point on Twitter is that he's going out sad. This impacts his legacy. He sold, he choked, had a terrible second half. LeBron James is 38 years old, and I'm not going to lie to you. This is a double-edged sword, in my opinion, when it comes to this LeBron is 38 years old take. Because on one side, I kind of see why people are trying to slander LeBron, because all those LeBron lovers and fans that say at 38 he's doing this, LeBron James is doing that, LeBron James beat Curry, LeBron did this. You have to understand that on the edge or on the end of all that praise that you're giving him, when he does come up short, there is definitely some blame to be here. Although I don't have LeBron as a top 10 player as of right now in the NBA. Going into the next season, he's not top 10, but he's definitely 11 or 12. There is still some type of expectation on 11 or 12. Even as the number 2 player on this Lakers team, there is still expectations that needed to be met. And in this second half, LeBron James just simply didn't meet them. I have a review on this game, a post-game review on this game. I just made it before the video, so check it out after. So I'm just talking about LeBron a little bit here. He did have huge defensive plays, and I am going to give him that. That 24-second violation on Jamal Murray was amazing. Those 2 charges to get Jokic in a big foul trouble with 4 minutes remaining in the game, back-to-back charges by Jokic from LeBron was amazing. Just LeBron carried them throughout the entire first half. Without LeBron penetrating because nobody else could, they probably would have been off the floor like how Miami had Boston in Game 3 of their series. But yeah, to get back to LeBron, this whole LeBron's legacy is tainted if he retires off of an L and a sweep. I don't really believe in that. He dropped 40, 10, and 9, almost a 40-point triple-double in this loss. I think that's just a whole bunch of BS. No matter what, LeBron James can go on to be the biggest choker for the next 3 years before he's actually gone. It's not going to change the fact that he's top 2. And honestly, I don't really think it's going to hurt his GOAT debate that much, considering how much longevity Ramon James has. 3 bad series or 3 bad playoff years isn't going to hurt him, especially considering he'd be the age of 39, 40, and 41. But again, like I did kind of like just touch on in the beginning of this video, y'all can't keep praising LeBron without giving him that top 12 to top 8 player expectation. So I do understand that, and the whole being 38 thing can only hold so much weight when you're playing this well. That becomes the expectation. That expectation has to be held no matter who you are, how old you are, and what situation you're in. That expectation has to set here. What is next for LeBron James? So if I'm LeBron James, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not retiring, but I'm not taking this league as serious as I probably did when I was younger. Example, I'm not playing anything. I'm not playing the 65-game threshold to even become All-NBA. I'm not doing it. I'm not walking into this series with finals expectations, because I'm not going to lie to you. I truly and honestly believe that after this series and after the way Davis has played the last 3 years, whether it's his injuries, without that little run in November and October when he was playing like a monster, dropping 50 on the Wizards, Anthony Davis is regressing, and it's kind of simple. It's just obvious to me. The Lakers will not be able to retain D'Angelo Russell. They're not going to be able to retain Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves and and Malik Beasley. That's not going to happen. You're not going to retain all of them. But let's say in the short world that they do get Rui Hachimura signed and that they do get Austin Reeves signed. Their cap is basically up at that. I'm pretty sure they said that they're not going to go for Kyrie. But even after this series, if you do move away from D'Lo, Kyrie is not some type of guarantee to a championship at all. He's not even a guarantee to the Western Conference Finals again. I think that the Lakers low-key had an easy run. The Grizzlies were injured. Brandon Clark out. He was huge in their run last year against the Timberwolves, beating them in Game 7. Steven Adams, and they saw a big drop when Steven Adams got hurt mid-season. Still ended up the second seed, but that's low-key because everyone in the West was injured. I'm not going to lie to you. And Anthony Davis. John Morant breaking his hand mid-series, big break. Now this Warriors team, I'm not gonna lie to you, I never believed in the Warriors. I don't think anybody should have believed in the Warriors. All I'm trying to say is that it's not a guarantee that he's gonna get back here. So at what point would it be from the walk into this season, unless they did get a Kyrie Irving or something like that? There's nothing that LeBron should do. There's nothing that LeBron can do to get this team over the hump to even beat teams like this. I don't think this Lakers team would have even beat the Phoenix Suns, to be honest with you. And with teams going to get better and better and better, I am confident that the Golden State Warriors will get better next year. It's either a championship or bust for LeBron James. It's no incentives to go into this season and try and be all NBA first team, because it's not going to happen with how old he is and how he's been getting injured on a normal basis. He's not going to get a top 3 seed. I understand people are saying if you gave this team a full year, they're going to be a top 3 seed. Sorry to break it to you. I haven't seen AD not be hurt for over 3 years. I haven't seen LeBron not be hurt for over 3 or 4 years too. I don't think, and they traded Russell Westbrook, who, I'm not going to lie to you, was toxic. He was toxic in the locker room, wasn't the best fit. But when those two was gone, don't act like he didn't ever win them games. And I don't think it's a team with, we don't even know if Dennis Schroeder will be back, but I don't think a team with Dennis Schroeder, Austin Reeves, and Rui Hachimura is going to carry this team anywhere. I just simply don't. So, if LeBron does retire, I'm happy to say that I watched his last game and he'd be going off on an amazing note. Did he get swept? Yes, but he got swept by a team that was about to win the NBA Finals in 5 games. Like, the Denver Nuggets are going to dominate Miami. And if LeBron James got swept by a team that's about to dominate the best team in the East, he has nothing to be ashamed of. 40, 10, and 9 is amazing stats. The man carried his team literally in this game. There's no player at 30, well, I'm not going to say there's no player at 38 that played as well as LeBron did. So we need to stop all this mess. We need to just appreciate all that we have in LeBron James. I'm not going to lie to you, the league is looking kind of slim. Not in the case of the league isn't going to have any more dominant talent, because we already do. Luka, Giannis, Joel, Tatum, Jokic, obviously, etc., etc. But as far as having like an all-time great in the league, like a top 10 player in the league, LeBron and Curry is it. And Curry, I'm not going to lie to you, this is a video for after the season ends. Curry should consider retiring sooner than later too. And after that happens in about 2 or 3 years, he got 2 more years left in his contract. We're not going to have anybody unless Giannis or Jokic go on to win like three championships straight and 2 more MVPs and can make a case. And I don't honestly think that's going to happen with how much parity is in the league. That's one thing I love about the season. The Miami Heat is going to the NBA Finals as the 8th seed. But with that being said, there is too much parity in the league for me to believe that Jokic or Giannis is going to go on a run without somebody getting injured or without them getting injured. But I kind of see it with the Denver Nuggets. I actually do see it with the Denver Nuggets. That could possibly happen. But the chances of it is slim. We're not gonna have any more top 10 players in the league for a while, like a long time. We all hear the hype around Vic, just like how we all hear the hype around Mattis, the first overall pick for the 2024 draft, projected at least. We all hear the hype, but we don't have any LeBron James left. And around this time is normally when the next generational great comes into the league, if it isn't already Luka, Giannis, or Jokic. But it's not here yet. I'm not seeing a LeBron James type of dominance here yet. Maybe Luka. Luka maybe, but he has his deficiencies still. Giannis maybe, but he has his deficiencies still. And LeBron has his deficiencies when he came into this league too. But his deficiencies just simply wasn't as big as not being able to shoot is for Giannis. Not being able to defend is for Jokic. He can defend. I'm not going to lie to you. That deficiency can be hid. Kind of like LeBron's. But his dominance is not on par with LeBron's yet. And Jokic is 27. LeBron led this league for over 20 years. Jordan led this league for over 14 or over 12, 13 years. It was really 12. For 12 years. I don't see anybody in this league that is ready to have the amount of dominance for 10 plus years to come. And hopefully it's Vic. Hopefully it's Giannis. Giannis just turned 30, so if he dominates, he's not dominated from 34. Hopefully it's Luka. Jokic isn't dominated from 28 all the way to 38. It's not happening. So hopefully it's Luka. But if it's not Luka, I know it's not Tatum. I know Embiid's way too old, and I know it's not him. We don't even have a LeBron James replacement to be the face of the league yet. So let's just appreciate the fact that LeBron James is here and all that LeBron James has done. Michael Jordan is my GOAT, but just simply being able to say that you are alive to watch a top 2 player of all time may never happen again. I know it sounds weird to think that we may never see another GOAT debate with a player in the league, because it's been going on since all of us have been babies, most of us. But we may never have a GOAT conversation or a GOAT argument again once LeBron is gone. All this all-time talk is about to come to a close when LeBron James and Steph Curry, James Harden, KD is gone. Championships will continue to be won, but you know how many all-time greats we've had? They aren't getting placed. I haven't seen someone that can even contest Houston James Harden yet. I haven't seen anyone to be able to contest top 3 scorer of all time Kevin Durant yet. I haven't even seen anyone even come up to standards or even have any argument with Dwayne Wade. Carmelo Anthony just retired. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Some players in the league that's better than what Carmelo was. But you get the point. You get what I'm saying? It's nobody in the league that's in that top 15 area that's under the age of 30. And is that normal? Yes. But I don't even see anybody outside of Giannis and Jokic that could even sneak their way into that conversation. Versus, you can make an argument for Harden. You got the argument for Steph, KD, LeBron James. That's 4 people just off the top of my head. Yeah. At this point, I'm just ranting for no reason. I really do hope LeBron James don't retire. I want to appreciate the last 2 to 3 years. Hopefully, we have him. Hopefully, he won't play with both kids. I believe in you, Bryce. That's it. I love you guys more than I love myself. Hit that subscribe button for me. I'm trying to hit 100 subs. Follow me on Twitter at EGFRon. Main channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers there. So if you like my personality, energy, anything like that, gets me there. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs on that channel. EGF Ron on YouTube. I love you guys more than I love myself. EGF Hoops is out. Peace.